Golden Guardians not only to survive, but for Huhi to try to get out of lane and try to force that Morgana to match his roams so that FBI can kind of just be farming. You can pretty much assume that he is going to be going for the Proto Belt rush. Generally, the two builds that you see these days, it's all AP, so it's just whether you're going to
retain his roughly 10 CS deficit. Wiggly heading up to the top side. Here comes the hard engage. There's a little bit of health on Hansu, but he's got to try to run away as fast as he can. Gets smited. The flash forward. Ulti is on. Pobelter's here as well. Goodbye to Hanser. CLG find first blood in the top lane.
Well done, as Hanser was just looking to actually push that in, and Pobelter was on a move timing, use the ulti to get up there, but Golden Guardians are in a great spot to actually trade back. They're just going to straight up take that mid lane tower with the Rift Herald here. So Rise
in about 5 seconds. They probably want him there for that one. Protobelt's done. No ult for the cannon, but look at that. A gold card, a stun, and Tempered Fate just barely flashed away with Pobelter. But that is now, an engage for Closer. Ults him right back in. Goodbye, vengeance from a top laner. TP in a mid for Ruin. There's TF ult to spot everything out. Is this fight going to be good? Huhi's going to flash backwards to root it in place. The Wiggly wants in, finds a stun. Huhi's trying to run for his life, and FBI is there to go right back in. The dunk backwards from the Volibear. Shots coming through from Aphelios. Closer wants right back in as well, and Golden Guardians are on the hunt to push CLG away. A flash forward, Cannon's in. There's a stun on one, a root on the other, and it's 3 unanswered kills for Golden.
He did find members from Golden Guardians. He was in a good position for a flank, but the problem is...
says, I'm 1v2, it's okay. No big problems here. As the squad comes around and knocks down the wards. Now a play on the bottom side. CLG not done just yet. Big stun for Hanser. Damage on a Pope. Ruin is very tanky. Is it going to be enough? Golden Guardians, will they lose their top laner? They will not until the very end, but he gets the 2 for 1. Hanser will take those, and they will take a kill on the top side of the map as well.
Wait, land a lot of the damage. It seemed like a lot of miscues there from Pobelter, and Hanser did a good job kind of avoiding some of that position.
Hey, it's still a cooldown. It's still several minutes. Spellbook was nerfed this patch, but now it's another counter punch. Golden Guardians right there, easily tanking the root from Huhi, as now Ruin is kind of trying to run away, gets his own root back, and will not survive it.
Way, and Huhi again on that roam. They saw that Wiggly as well as Pobelter were up on that top side trying to kill off Damonte, so when CLG can't pull that off on the top side, Golden Guardians knows they have that window to make a play on the bottom side without there being much of a response, and they are able to pull it off. Very well done by them. Even going to be able to drop the Rift Herald and take their 4th tower here. CLG has a great comp.
And FBI are all over the map making all these plays. Closer with, the phase rush gets the face breaker into running behind you to dunk you back into the team.
Golden Guardians still pushing all 3 lanes. They are pressuring here. Pobelter and Wiggly looking for the engage.
TF ult in, brings Wiggly. Here comes the fight. FBI goes back around, but there is Volibear on top. Flashes, barely gets himself alive, and now Smoothie's low on health. Can't quite go down. There we go. Cannon into the back line's going to find a whole bunch of stuns, but not quite the kill, so it's time for the re-engage. There is 1 kill on the board for the Callista, and Stixxay is stacked up, but he has no one else to attack as his front line is gone. End of the day, 2 for 1. Fight lead again goes to Golden Guardians.
Golden Guardians were pushing all 3 lanes, still able to react and actually win out on that fight, and that is your gold lead in action there. Stixxay now, maybe his Golden Guardians is just playing better and has a huge lead.
All right,
this
could be a Soul fight. This could be the play. Dunks backwards. Not going to land the ultimate just yet. Comes back for the re-engage. Here comes the damage up, but Wiggly wants right back in, but still the Drake is too healthy. They're going for the fight instead, and it's a shutdown here for the Callista. Is it going to be enough? Cannon into the back line. Hanser just kills everybody. FBI is low, but he can kite away and hit Ruin. Now Wiggly's next up on the block. He will get a kill, but it's not going to be enough. The triple comes through. The needs to keep tracking, but vision control is already good enough. They're just going to grab this one. I like that they're only sending 2 or 3 just to, allay suspicions. No, don't worry. You can see Damonte, he's wave clear. You can see Cannon, he's wave clear. We're not. Oh, Baron's gone.
And that was actually the TP from Pobelter down that bottom lane, just to get that tower. 3 members from CLG were down there, but they lose the top lane tower.
Now, the Saplings do a little bit of poke, a little bit of vision control. CLG still trying to fight over their territory. Baron buff ending in 40 seconds. Time for the top lane siege as the Chakram turret goes down, and the turret itself is dropped as well. Closer wants in, dunks into the back line, finds some damage. Look at the kill on a Smoothie. Push them right back in. Now into Pobelter, getting low, and now in the front line is Ruin. Redemption coming down to keep them healthy. They're going to be just safe.
Closer's got flash.
Well, and Stixxay going to be an easy target, trying to flash away. Can't survive it. 1 kill picked up. Now the re-dunk for Volibear, but it's not going to be enough. It's trying to run away, just barely getting his life. But CLG have already lost 1. They will lose 2. The carries are gone, and Golden Guardians are in the base to take a 30-minute win. They will lock an upper bracket berth in playoffs. They will tie their record for most wins in a split and they've still got 2 to play. Golden Guardians 9 and 7. We know they're going to playoffs. The question is, how deep can they go? They will close down the turret. They will lose with the kill. Hanser, I am so sorry you had to die. And maybe Golden Guardians will close the game out here. CLG still fighting with their last breath, but it's going to be the last one here. The Nexus will fall, and Golden Guardians will knock down CLG.
An incredible game here from Golden Guardians, playing it very, very well, start to finish. CLG never really got a foothold. Could go with something else.
Well, looking at solo queue data, which to be fair is not pro play, Broken Blade and Licorice are better than any player any of us have ever seen in solo queue. Aurelia's favored in the matchup.
Recall will have summoner advantage, but TSM going to be feeling pretty good overall. You know, after that TP is used, they're pretty much easy. And you can see Blabber again moving up here with Licorice to make sure that he does not get the wave frozen on him again. But Broken Blade has done great, and now there's no flash, and you are in trouble.
Ult to top side. When is Licorice going to get to ult? Not going to be in
this Rift Herald.
Oh, 400 health left from that one. Ult is going to come across for the dunk. Speak against the double stun, though, and Bjergsen's there as well. Look at the damage output. Niski trying to get away. The Volibear re-dunk, though, and that should be 2 kills picked up to C9. Broken Blade can't get out.
He can actually keep the wave off his turret, because really what Broken Blade is doing is,
flash for the ulti backwards. Easy stun. Bjergsen's flashless. No way out of that one, and Blabber finds himself a kill. The kinds of tower
himself delaying his Proto Belt, didn't get the Kindle Gem there because he was looking for the most possible power right now. In case
as well. They could both show. Either way, nothing going to be picked up. TF ult comes in. Licorice has to be careful. No way to get away from this one. He can ignite and do nothing else. The kill. Donated to double lift. Well played.
You wouldn't have really given them a chance of falling outside of a bye, right? In playoffs, everyone thought they were going to be the lock for #1. Then even once they started losing a couple games, you're still like, well, even if Liquid passes them, they're for sure still going to be #2. But if they lose this game, they are tied with TSM, and TSM has the ability to pass them.
And now looking at the play as Niski has to ult backwards and jumps away.
As they threaten Soul as a win condition. So this is a hugely important fight for C9.
We go, Ocean Drake getting pushed down rapidly by TSM. Blabber's going to walk forward. Smite's going to come through on Spica's side. TSM secures that one. Blabber going to ult back outwards. Licorice not yet going in. There's a stun to the front line. They're going now. Double force a flash away, and rooted up means nothing else. Into the back line goes Broken Blade. Wants those kills. Gets one. Looks for #2. Niski's very, very low. Licorice on the way out, and they're going to pick up a couple of kills still. Flash away, but still rooted in place. TSM wiping the floor with Cloud9. And Sven, you are next. We cut you for a reason, buddy, and it's because we can force red cards. He's going to lose from 10 to 20. Was when they would just grow a 7,000 gold lead on you and take the game over. TSM have weathered that so far, still weathering this as Bjergsen's here. And here's Licorice's attempt to find the stuns. He gets a bit of damage, but as you mentioned, the CC is there and no kills have come through. Redemption's going to top.
He's higher than the solo laners on C9 right now. He already has IE Essence Reaver, so he went for a very expensive build. He's
the siege going. 650 range on the Caitlyn. Black shield when needed in case there's engaged tools. Goodbye to this turret. There's a hurricane, and traps come right back down. Damage towards Blabber. That hurts a whole lot. It's going to be another smite fight. This time is picked up by Blabber, and there's the engage. Is this what C9 needed? Oh, it is not. The dunk comes in. Good luck surviving this one. Re-engage here for Licorice, but only to save his team from dying, because that's easily going to be 3 kills picked up. And where is #4? Because Bjergsen is looking for the re-engage. This time he's got the gold card. Vulcan can cleanse it. He can run for his life.
Exhausted. They do not have enough damage to threaten this TSM backline. Caitlyn is just steadily auditing him away.
C9, because right now they're going to be tied for second in the standings. TSM can just say, no, no, no. #1 from start to finish.
Always see a Triforce or a Black Cleaver for that 20% CDR, but Licorice, you're in trouble again, my friend.
Big stun, big ult, goodbye. During the duration of a gold card, they have shut him down again. A dunk backwards, maybe Broken Blade will lose his life. It's a lot of damage. He will be shut down, so some gold on the board. A little bit there for Cloud9, but it's still TSM knocking down the top lane tier 2.
And Doublelift has the range to safely siege here. There's not a lot of threat. As long as Spica stands in front of him, he can't get actually hit by the Ash arrow. Turret is gone, and he has that trap line, but now he gets hit by that arrow.
Black Shield a little bit late. Damage from Doublelift. Blabber could go in, has the ulti waiting at the Black Shield's going to find some slows. Is it going to be enough damage? Not nearly enough. Blabber waves. TSM, you have shown us time and again your fighting is too strong. They don't have the damage. I think does completely signal game over if it comes through in 5 minutes. As it stands, TSM are walking over this one.
But it is getting smaller and smaller, less and less likely. And
Danger.
Niski, you are dead.
Danger, Niski. Dunked into the wall. Goodbye. Goodbye, TF.
I don't think they will, now that I see Broken Blade not even threatening on the bottom side. I thought they could try to threaten on multiple angles. Instead,
Well, goodbye to the Baron. Picked up yet again. No problem at all. Smite not needed. They're going to save that one. I guess it sucks to be Cloud9 right now because they're about to drop to 11-5. Their first 0-2 week of the year is about to be in front of them. They're looking for the try again. This time, it will miss as an arrow, but here comes the TP flank. This is the attempt. Can it happen for Cloud9? Damage comes through, and Doublift has been killed. But can they do the rest? Broken Blade flashes in, looks for kill number one, grabs that one, looks to the re-engage. The top laner's dead. Sven is next. Broken Blade cleans at the back line. Vulcan's going to be next. How about a quick triple kill? No problem at all. The ace nearly in. Blabber is the only one alive, and TSM will tie for second. They have control of their playoff destiny. They can control the pace for a playoff bye. They have finally peaked at the right time. Cloud9 will fall. TSM will be the one to do it, and they will take that Nexus.
TSM looking so happy in the cameras. Their smiles across the board as they... is the most played for Santorin in the jungle, so it could be going either way. Trundle coming through means that should be a top lane set.
Yeah. Reasonable matchup. Lane wave is dying without him, and that means he is down golden XP. He is zoned away from his lane right now, as Scuttle's now being fought over. Huni shows up to help. Golden Glue takes away a Scuttle Crab and tosses it right back over, but Svenskaren's already over the wall. They're fighting over Ignar. Big triple stun, flash over, first blood for Huni, and he takes down Power of Evil as well. Walks in, does have flash, ignite as well. Ignar, as we know, has no aftershock. Lantern comes in case there is a pull. Here's the flay in. Looking for the combo right now. What's going to happen to the Drake? It's picked up there by Svenskaren, and a dunk into the back line as well. Golden Glue on the board. One traded back to already. Solo low on help, but gets the kill and flashes back to safety on top of the equalizer.
The equalizer is dropped and the wave is reset. Oh, nice shift.
That is a nice hook, though, into the box, into a Lantern. Hello, Santorin is here, and uh-oh. Ignar, be careful. Zazel turns into gold.
I think they could have done that, but we'll see.
Ultimately, Svenskaren wasn't there. Right, just like just the way the timing worked out. I agree there was better targets. Now, speaking of targets, there's one right on Svenskaren's back, and he's going to get dropped. Team instead, he was stunned, didn't see it coming, drops down. Drake grabbed easily by FlyQuest. They got the kill now. Okay, they have to move around the map, right? Punch for counter punch. EG are still staying active on the map. All right, junglers up top side, our junglers bot side. They got a Scuttle, and at the end of the day, they're going to give up the Drake anyway.
Solo's also built more for the 1v1, so Solo doesn't even want to go to the dragon fight. He wants to stay in that side lane, so without Equalizer, Huni is essentially locking himself into what his opponent wants to have, which is that 1v1. And EG will, as a result, have to give up the dragon. They also lost that top tower. They are trying to push in here and take that mid lane tower, which would be very nice for themselves. And Svenskaren here, threatening a flank.
That is the turret going down, so not too far away from Power of Evil. Arrow's going to land, still hits Bang, but his front line is there. Here comes the ulti, here comes a lot of damage. Ignar's got to run away from this one. Ulti backwards, dunks right back in, but Solo did it too early. Could not catch Svenskaren on that one, so now PUE's got to look for the play in. Nah, has to
as far as damage goes.
That TP is one of the worst TPs I've ever seen. There's no way. EG still feeling a bit more like they have control. Flash, ooh, jump forward for Bang. Architected in for damage. Mid lane's going to be knocked down. That's going to be more wave control as the ward is killed, and EG once again can play for that. Ulti for True Shot Barrage, going to spot some vision. Pillar up for Santorin. Svenskaren to the front. Package separates the teams. They're going to try to burn down the front line. He ults away, but he's going to be hooked right back in, and that'll be the first kill. The re-engage, what's it going to look like? Zazel's a bit low. Solo very injured as well, but it still means that jungler is... But EG still sticking around, looking for that play. Zazel going to walk around as well. 4v5. EG want this fight. The odds are against them, but maybe they can make it work. Down to 2K. Solo punches. Santorin wants that smite. A little bit more damage comes in. Let him do it. Let him grab it. No problem at all. EG's AP for the auto to deal good damage. Knocks down some minions and will get turret number 3.
I wouldn't call it a dump. Looking a little bit like they want to risk this here. We'll see if they commit to it or if it's just trying to force Solo's TP. I think as soon as they get the TP, they might pull off, but here we go. Big
equalizer completely shuts down the Corki, and Santorin's got to run for his life as another hook comes in. Solo has teleported in now as well, but the Baron has not reset. Huni staying inside the pit. Bang can jump over the wall after poking down. He's got to get over there at some point. Finally does so. Zazel tries to anchor away. He's going to be 3 autos from dead, but they can't get the rest. Solo's got to be careful. Bang inside the pit keeps Baron from resetting. Santorin has smite, has flash, but now doesn't have vision. Hawkshot might be up soon. Santorin going to run forward, ults for some health, tries to find the way in. Can he make it happen? Can he get the steal? He's going to try, and you got gotta believe he can do it. The smites come through, and Baron crucially goes to FlyQuest.
Heartbreak for EG. Way is they got a great engage on a Power of Evil. They kill him off. Huni kept the Baron leash. Auto or Chomp at the same time, but that was not the case.
And there's a steal. Centaur smote at the right time. Once it was now too late. Equalizer over the top. They're going to kill Zeyzal. Health bar is not low enough.
Behind him. He can actually flash over the wall here. Bang gets himself into a bad spot and dunk him into the team.
First, though, Turtle's going to be attacked. Gets a lantern over the wall. He's got to be careful, though. One more skill shot will kill him. He just barely stays alive. Still, again, 5v4. Turtle's got to be careful about his health bar. Now, thankfully, he has Blade of the Rune King. He can lifesteal back up. Drake is decent for that one. Get some honey fruit there as well. Bang. Just going to walk around towards the mid lane as recalls come through from several other members. Golden Glue will TP back in, but it's going to be too little too late. The Drake, we know the mountain is on. And Golden Glue wants to find Centaur, wants to find Wild Turtle. Does have the ulti, does have some damage. Here comes the collapse. Can this be the play they need? Can somehow EG take this fight? They're getting some decent poke down, but Svenskeren's getting low. He's got to be careful. Gets locked up, gets taken down, and that's going to be nothing else done for EG so far. Dunk towards the back line. Big damage in a solo, but already a double kill in for Power of Evil. Zeyzal going to flash the wall to stay alive, and PoE wants the chase down. Finds a rocket, looks for the arrow. Going to land that one. An easy triple kill for the German in the mid lane. And FlyQuest are running over this game. It's time for kill number 4. Equalizer, it's going to buy him some time, but Santorin is on the chase.
Bang is here. Could he help to turn this around?
For a lot of the lead, EG had the turret lead. They got first turret. They were first to 3 turrets. They even got the first Drake off a good steal from Sven, but it's never been enough. Now a chase towards Solo. He's going to run as fast as he can. Has to burn the flash to do so. Jump over. Equalizer as well, and EG. Again, they do find individual openings. Just sadly, it's never enough. They get a kill, but they lose a turret for it.
Now we'll go back towards mid lane to try to get the wave going in their direction, and they can honestly take a fight at this point. Power of Evil is a bit split, though.
Stun, gonna hit Huni. Damage towards Zeyzal right now in the front line. They hook in Rumble, and he's gonna run out of health pretty fast. They flash forward, gets the equalizer on top. 1 for 0 so far, make it a second. Centaur's got to run, but he is so damn he won't die. Solo finds a backline, double stun, shut down for 1 kill for the second, and suddenly Bang is left alone. He will find a single kill. He will fight for his life, and it's game over. You said it, Santorin. It's the Bud Light Ace. It's time to run down the mid lane. FlyQuest, a fumble level 2, but ever since then they have picked up the ball and ran with it straight down into EG's base. Keep the minion alive, knock down this turret. Look at that damage output there. A lot from Solo. Had that pick in the top lane from the very, very beginning. And FlyQuest will be 1 game behind second place as they close out the last game of Week 8.
Slow and steady wins the race here for FlyQuest. Some fantastic marksman play here from them. Very good team fighting, protecting both Turtle and Power of Evil consistently throughout. It could just be Hakuo trolling us a bit with this hover. Cyan will come out. So Cyan is kind of just...
Cody did have the chance to go. He had already shoved the wave in. He was going to be reasonably safe. End of the day, Contracts gets the damage he needs. Easy auto smite gets it. Ocean Drake grabbed at 620.
Here does have ultimate, so Immortals have to be careful, but it could be a smite fight here as we'll see who wins it.
Certainly possible. Finds the stun, gets some decent damage. Good smite comes through. Smithy grabs it, grabs the eye as well, but now he has to worry about ulting backwards into a flash of the wall to stay alive. Snipe from Cody's son. Oh!
So much pressure around this top lane because Immortals want to use the Rift Herald to try to take down first tower, and we wanted to see 100 Thieves stop that. Now they're going to go for the engage.
Anchor forward, dunk, couple of roots, a lot of stuns here. Who's going to get focused? Cody's son's going to flash away. GP ult pushes them back, and that's going to be no pickups just yet. Them. Careful though, the turret damage is there. Smithy finally summons Rift Herald. It'll only take 2 plates. Realm is here ulti-less, but has flash and the chance at a stun. Here comes the TP in. They're going to let Hakuo tank the ulti in for the Caitlyn. Finally gets the charge. That's 2 plates going over to Smithy. The set's a bit richer. That's a double stun though. Realm needs 1 more hit. They're going to knock down Apollo. And it's time to run away. Immortals are slow onto Alorum. He has no ult to kite away easily. And they will knock him lower.
You have a tank set, a support Nautilus, and then the Scion, right? No one there is actually going to threaten the health of these members.
More and more on the outside looking in, hoping to find a win at some point to turn that season around. But now a play towards the jungler. Guess what though? Poom is here. Knock him right back out. No play for Smithy. Be careful because suddenly Syndra is back. And Poom gets revenge for the laning phase, knocking down Hakuo. Instead, they're now forced to run away. And again, 100 Thieves.
Exactly. That's the major win there, as they are going to take down that turret. And even on Sunfire Cape, he is a very tanky boy against that double AD.
More pressure coming around the map. Mountain Drake spawning in 7 seconds. Mid lane will fall to this one. The charge should be enough to kill it outright, and it is. as that one drops down. 5,000
forward, and Insanity gets chunked out. All right, back to base. Can't do anything. If Insanity's not there, you definitely don't have enough damage. And Apollo did have to commit the heal, so without
damage isn't there, and the front line that 100 Thieves has is good enough.
And as Someday gets towards his Essence Reaver, he's going to be pretty close to that. You have 40% CDR, so you actually have quite have to one-shot someone, or you're not going to win the extended fight. And it's going to be tough to do that.
They might try. They're not going to get this one as the flash is out of range. Smithy gets the shield and tries to run away, but here comes the re-engage. A dunk by some time. Isn't enough damage, though, as GPL comes over the top. Hako burns a stopwatch. Contracts is burning down. One more auto will kill him, and it's still not going to be enough. 2 kills again picked up for 100 Thieves. Every single kill is a counter-engage of Immortals trying and never getting enough. Allure will walk away and stay. 100 Thieves as a squad. The Poom gang running through, getting vision, looking to fight Smithy in his own jungle. Stun's going to be there, the punch in as well. But look how low the health bars get. Jin can open up for enough to kill Contracts. He walks in a bit too much. Maybe
Contracts time to get back.
Yep.
And 400 Thieves to just take this for free. You need this dragon to keep your hopes alive.
100 Thieves would love to delay. GP ult over the top. Hako instantly dead. It's back to a 4-on-4. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, 100 Thieves have a gold lead. Ult in the back line only breaks Banshee's veil off of Ryoma. He's got to try to run for his life. He's going to get sniped, and he's not going to get it blocked in time. Nice try to allure him. It's not going to happen. Boom. Not knocked into the air either. They couldn't find that stun. They can still try to burn this down, but they don't have a jungler, and good luck to the rest. The stun is going to land. Allure is going to die. The zombie Scion can attack something. He can try to chase Ryoma, but he's been stunned, he's been attacked, he's been trapped, and he's going to drop. Mountain Soul's going to come through. Not a problem for Contracts to win this battle. There's not even a fight back. Claims it, and the chase on towards Insanity. 9,000 the gold lead, as Immortals can only defend small parts of their base. Insanity going to lose about a quarter of his health from the low attack.
It was very close, so team fighting well there, staying at range while still getting his damage down. Engage, and they are just trying to clear out all the vision in this area. There's still a pink behind him that they, I assume, eventually will notice. But the TP is coming in. This is going to be potentially that final fight for Immortals.
Their last attempt. Ult's going to land. They get some damage on the Poom. The Duncan in the front line as well. Contracts back to safety. And by the way, the health bar is nearly full. A punch for Smithy. He's running away for his life. The big ult comes across, and Contracts claims that kill as well. A stun on Sunday doesn't matter. Now onto Allure. He's going to get shut down as well. Easy chomp. Poom. Does he get the kill credit? Does he? He doesn't. It goes to Cody's son, but regardless, it's still a 2-0. Thumbs up comes up. You know what? Let him kill the minions. We don't even care.
Playing it and giving over Baron. There's no chance of that, so they go for it, but they can only find Boom. And Apollo, you got no flash, my friend. You are dead.
Which one is this? Ooh, 13. Doesn't make it back home. That's not going to be great. Unlike 13. I got my, it's fine. We're going to move on. Baron's going to go down. Easily claimed here as well. 3v1. Not even a close fight. During this one. They got a 2-minute timer with minions that are practically invincible to PvP combat. At least the opposing champion's combat. Allure goes in, but can't quite find the stuns, and the siege will continue. Contract splits from the bottom side of the map, gets that turret down a half HP. Mid still under fire, by the way, and that means 2 autos will kill it. Scootyson walks up, chunks it down, and the turret is gone, as there's still a cannon wave to push in. Still a cannon minion there as well. 2 in the bottom side. That turret's very, very low. Contracts gets pulled back in. They might finally find the kill. They dunk him. They burn like 17 ultimates, and they find a single kill. But the mid is already gone. It's a 5v4, and I don't think 100 Thieves care. They still got more gold in their pocket even without Contracts, and they're going to push in for this one.
Report Contracts. 2 deaths, the only 2, keeping them away from the perfect game. This man is trolling, but 100 Thieves pushing in. They grab both the inhibs, and Immortals do get a kill there, but it doesn't buy them much of anything.
No one is dying this game. Poom is going to keep everybody alive for the entirety of it. 2-0 and 5. There's a nice stun for Ryoma. Goodbye, Apollo. Hako can run. He's going to be slowed down. Insanity happens to tank the shot from Caitlyn. Does kill a barrel. They're still trying to run for his life. Barely gets away from the rest of the damage here. Can't quite hit Ryoma, so goodbye. Get out of your own base. Please run back to the fountain. We will claim your structures. Thank you very much. Allure's still running away. Smithy's back here as well. Apollo up at 25. And you know what? Why don't they just end the game? Who needs to stack dragons any more than this one? The Nexus turrets will do just fine. 31 minutes in. Another re-engage. 4v5. Trying their very best. The stopwatch stops the kill. Allure going to do the same. A stun for Smithy. Gets himself a punch, but it's not going to be enough. Allure is going to drop. The second Nexus turret will fall, and 100 Thieves will improve to 6 wins. They will keep fighting for that playoff spot. They've got 1 to go until they lock it up. Immortals have to find some way to knock down a top team to make their way in, and those chances look grim. Well played, 100 Thieves.
100 Thieves moving a game
still up there in first place with Cloud9 and TSM tied for second now. perhaps battling it out in a tiebreaker if both of them win out. Towards the lower end of our standings, though, Immortals and
If it wasn't for him, there's no way you're even picking the Aurelia for Broken Blade and playing around him. So he's the enabler that lets TSM do whatever they want to do to